This is the story of Stephanie Ville, age 34, a mother of two, ages 10 and 3 months old, who was shot straight in the head by the father of her new baby Jamar Leonard, age 38, in the streets of Burlington while people were watching. The pair had a very serious disagreement before the incident where Stephanie locked Jamar out of her apartment, making him kick down the door. Days after that, things escalated to the street where Stephanie was shot in broad daylight in the head. She died instantly. What could have made him shoot her in the head in a parking lot? Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories. This story will be taking us to Trenton, New Jersey. Trenton is a town in New Jersey with a population of 90,055. The area is popular with young families, who are attracted to Trenton for its public school system, parks, low cost of living and extensive shopping centers. Trenton currently has one of the highest homicide rates in the country. The city reports a total of 40 murders just in 2020 alone. This calculates to 48.2 murders for every 100,000 people. Stephanie Ville, age 34, was born to Annette Ville and Eddie Nesbitt. Stephanie completed her studies in Mercer County Public Schools with success. After completing her studies at Trenton Central High School in 2006, Stephanie enrolled at the Medical Arts Academy. She continued on to study medicine at Berkeley College after that. Stephanie was a dedicated student who worked hard to earn her nursing degree from Prism Career Institute. She worked hard so she could provide for herself and her kids. She was a lively person who enjoyed her life. She also enjoyed showing her beauty on social media. She met someone named Jamar Leonard, aged 38. Jamar appeared to her like someone who wanted to love her and care for her. They dated and were seen as a great couple by friends and families. They made each other happy. Stephanie found out she was pregnant. They were excited. They had a very nice baby shower. After she had the baby, he was there for her and the baby. She thought she had found the love of her life. On his birthday, she posted his picture and hers on social media saying, "Happy birthday to my man. I hope this year is filled with even bigger blessings for you. So proud of the person you are becoming, and there is nothing I wouldn't do for you even though you get on my last damn nerve. I love you. Thank you for being so supportive of me even when I'm the biggest B. Nothing you do goes unnoticed." Stephanie loved her kids. Her kids at this time were 3 months and 10 years old. She tried to make everything work for her.
He has no idea what he's doing. You're going backwards. You're going backwards.
She wanted a family, but that was not what happened. Things spiraled out of hands with Jamar with time. It was getting annoying and she could not handle his hanky-panky anymore. 3 days before this incident, she locked him out of the house and asked him never to come back to her apartment. But Jamar broke down the door when he got back home because she didn't open the door. On the day of the actual incident, Stephanie called a friend of hers to discuss something about Jamar which was bothering her. She planned to find him somewhere in the street and discuss some things about him not coming back to her house again. After she saw him, she became animated during their conversation and quickly things escalated between them during the argument. While still on the phone with her friend, Jamar got his gun and shot her right there in the streets while their kids were there in her car waiting for her. Paramedics were called, but when they arrived, they noticed she had been shot in the head right next to her car. She was pronounced dead at the scene.
I'm Brian McCarthy. You're on scene with us at the site of a murder in Trenton on West Hanover Street. This is what's going on. Director is here on scene. Being briefed on what they know so far.
Surveillance footage captured some of the argument before the shooting, police said. Surveillance video also showed Jamar's car had struck multiple other vehicles before arriving at the intersection. While Stephanie's family were at the hospital, they called him to show up, but he had no car to drive. He went ahead to get Stephanie's car and drive it to the hospital to see her family, walking in barefoot. During an interview with investigators, Jamar said that he had driven Stephanie's vehicle to the hospital with their child in the car. He also said that he was there when Stephanie was shot, saw her get shot, knew who did it, and would take care of it on his own. While lying through his teeth, he didn't know that he had been captured on surveillance during the crime. Jamar Leonard was charged with murder, possession of a weapon for an unlawful purpose, unlawful possession of a weapon, and certain persons not to possess a weapon. The prosecutor's office filed a motion to detain him pre-trial. Court records show that Jamar is known to the law. He was charged in 2017 with second-degree possession of a handgun without a permit and sentenced to 5 years in prison. The sentence makes it illegal for him to own a firearm. It's sad she lost her life at the hands of a crazy man who she thought loved her. No one deserves that. We hope Stephanie Ville gets the justice she deserves. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Stephanie Ville. May Stephanie's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for domestic abuse survivors. Please stay safe out there, and see you guys in the next video.